In a world dominated by digital interactions, it's crucial to discern the nature of those we encounter. Today, we delve deep into the human psyche to uncover subtle yet powerful indicators of potentially dangerous individuals. It's not always the ominous figures lurking in the shadows. Often it's the unsuspecting person hidden in plain sight. Ancient Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of observing and understanding human behavior, not for judgment, but for protection. The Stoics urge us to look beyond appearances and recognize warning signs before they manifest into harmful actions. As we explore these indicators, remember, knowledge is not just power, it's a shield crafted from wisdom and discernment, not fear. Let's equip ourselves with insights that can safeguard our peace and potentially our lives as we identify the 10 key traits of dangerous individuals who may be in our everyday lives. If you find our insights valuable, please subscribe to stay informed. Sign 1. Manipulation. Imagine someone who always seems to have the right words at the right time, not to uplift you but to subtly bend your will to theirs. It begins innocently with small favors or decisions, but over time, this manipulation weaves into every interaction. They use flattery, guilt, or obligation to steer you toward their desired outcomes, eroding your ability to make independent choices. Stoicism teaches us about the power of our minds and our capacity to choose our responses rather than simply react. In the face of manipulative behavior, a Stoic advises maintaining detachment from immediate emotional responses. This pause and reflection allow us to see manipulative tactics for what they are: external attempts to influence our internal decisions. Sign 2. Emotional manipulation. Picture someone who triggers your insecurities or pulls at your heartstrings to serve their purpose. This might be a friend with a sob story whenever they need a favor, or a partner who overplays their disappointment when you set boundaries. Emotional manipulation is a sophisticated form of control, making you feel like a puppet in someone else's hands. Stoicism offers a shield against this by encouraging the separation of our internal world from external influences. It compels us to evaluate our reactions. Are we responding to a genuine need, or are we being coaxed into feeling a certain way? By practicing Stoicism, you develop the ability to discern the true nature of your emotions, understanding them as signals rather than dictates, thus reclaiming your autonomy. Sign 3. Isolation tactics. Imagine someone who subtly edges between you and your support network. It could be a partner who suggests your friends don't understand you like they do, or a family member who criticizes those close to you. This manipulation cloaked in concern or love is particularly insidious and hard to confront. Stoicism teaches the importance of community and support systems as reflections of our internal values. True independence is about choosing those who truly support and enrich our lives. Be wary of anyone who encourages you to cut off these connections, as they may be trying to exert control. Reflect deeply on the reasons behind your relationships and trust your capacity to judge who genuinely supports you. Sign 4. Inconsistency. Imagine dealing with someone whose words and actions don't line up, supportive and kind one day, distant or dismissive the next. This inconsistency is often a deliberate tactic to keep you off balance. Stoicism strives for internal consistency, aligning thoughts, words, and actions harmoniously. When faced with inconsistency, a Stoic advises observing and reflecting rather than reacting. This measured response allows us to assess if these inconsistencies are human flaws or signs of deeper manipulative intent, remaining true to our principles and internal compass. Sign 5. Narcissism. Narcissism isn't just about self-love. It's a deeper psychological trait where one's needs and perspectives are overwhelmingly significant. This manifests in a lack of empathy, entitlement, and disregard for others' feelings. Stoicism, with its focus on virtue and community, offers an antidote. True self-esteem comes from actions aligned with moral virtues, not external validation. Stoicism encourages empathy and patience while setting boundaries to protect one's well-being. It teaches detachment from the need to change the narcissist, focusing on rational responses within our control. Sign 6. Aggression. Aggression can be a verbal or physical threat to your well-being. It might involve frequent anger, interruptions, or physical intimidation. Stoicism views aggression as a violation of rational and social harmony, teaching that true strength lies in self-control and rationality. A Stoic maintains composure and responds with reason rather than impulse. However, Stoicism also prioritizes safety, advocating for calculated decisions to protect oneself in the face of aggression. Sign 7. Victim mentality. Picture someone who consistently portrays themselves as a perpetual victim, manipulating perceptions to avoid accountability. Stoicism teaches that external circumstances do not harm us. It's our interpretation of events that cause distress. This philosophy encourages looking beyond the surface to understand the motivations behind a victim mentality. A Stoic approach involves acknowledging challenges while maintaining clear boundaries between understanding and enabling, fostering personal responsibility and growth. Sign 8. Superiority complex. A person with a superiority complex believes they are better than others, expecting special treatment and disdain for those they consider inferior. Stoicism advocates humility and the equality of all people in moral worth. Interacting with someone with a superiority complex involves maintaining composure and not engaging in power struggles. Stoics focus on self-improvement, using interactions as opportunities to practice patience and understanding. Sign 9. Jealousy and envy. Jealousy and envy are destructive emotions that harm relationships and corrode inner peace. Stoicism views these emotions as irrational and self-harming, encouraging contentment from within based on virtues and self-control. When dealing with jealousy or envy, focus on gratitude and personal excellence rather than external comparisons. Respond with empathy and understanding, protecting your well-being by not letting others' negativity distort your reality. Sign 10. Lack of empathy. Someone who lacks empathy dismisses others' emotions, focusing solely on logic or their own needs. Stoicism offers a perspective on empathy, emphasizing the importance of understanding human nature and fostering rational and compassionate responses. When dealing with someone lacking empathy, lead by example, demonstrating empathy and encouraging emotional connection without forcing change. Thank you for joining us in navigating the complexities of human behavior. Remember, the strength of your character is measured not by the absence of challenges, but by your response to them. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, enrich your understanding, and transform challenges into personal growth. Please take a moment to watch one of the suggested videos to continue your journey with us. Together, let's cultivate a life of virtue and tranquility.